Guys, welcome to the live stream. Just decided to do it a little early. For this live stream yesterday, I had you guys ask questions. That'll still be the case for this one, but I'm gonna be more guiding, I guess, with what I'm gonna do with this Q&A. Today, I guess the big news that we got today was that Indiana Beach, the park, I guess it's gonna get bought. I don't know if we know yet who's gonna buy it, but if anyone knows that, that's kind of something big that's happening. So any thoughts on that? I'm very excited to ride Lost Coaster, or at least get the opportunity to, hopefully. And of course, Cornball Express and Who's Your Hurricane. That's gonna be really awesome. So yeah, so hopefully the audio is coming out okay. Someone told me if that's not, I actually have a mic today, a lavalier, so I'm trying to test that out. I got the computer here this time. Mr. Roller Coasters. Hey, I'm doing good. Quarantine's been good thus far, at least. I've been able to work on a lot of different things, so life's been pretty good so far. How's the audio sounding? I'm just curious because I'm using a mic today. Yesterday I was having audio issues with my first live stream. So basically with this live stream, like I said, you guys can just ask me questions whenever. I'm going to try to talk about certain topics. Audio sounds great. Okay, that's good. You guys can ask questions or like put things you want me to discuss, and I'll be more than happy to do it. I have some of my own like outline here of like things to discuss. I was just talking about Indiana Beach because they're I guess someone's gonna buy them. Does anyone here know if that's been confirmed yet? Hello there. Like who's gonna buy them exactly? I know they're probably gonna get bought, but I just don't know if we know who's actually getting them yet. So if anyone knows that, that'd be nice to know. But that park, it was one that I'd been wanting to go to, and I was like sad that it was gonna close. But now hearing that it's not actually gonna be permanently closed, that's pretty awesome. As for other things, let's see. So Cedar Fair, if you didn't hear today, another thing that happened, I guess Cedar Fair is cutting half of their 2021 capital budget, which that's a yikes. I think the Dorney Park coaster could get affected. I think it might be a 2022 edition rather than a 2021, which is unfortunate, but at least we know it should eventually happen. But yeah, basically half of the capital project costs, I guess, for 2021, the cost is getting cut in half. So there's going to be less editions next year. Booking a trip to Indiana Beach. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it'll open this year. They'll probably get their coaster. It's just going to be a little bit delayed. I mean, that shuttle coaster, it looks really fun. I mean, it's sad that probably Possessed is going to have to go. But hopefully if it does go, it gets relocated somewhere else. I was hearing Great America was a possibility. I've only ridden Wicked Twister, and I was not a real big fan of it, but I'd love to give another impulse coaster a try. I've tried to get on Vertical Velocity or Flash Vertical Velocity at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. It just 2008, 2010, yeah, pretty much. I was never able to get onto what was it? Vertical Velocity because it was closed every time I've gone to Discovery Kingdom. Cornball Express, yeah, that ride looks so cool. That ride, it does look underrated. Looks like one of the best CCIs. That and Lost Coaster for me are like, would be my most anticipated coasters for that park. Wicked Twister is great. Yeah, I only rode it once, and I went in the back row. Maybe I should have went for the front. It was basically a walk-on, and I just wasn't impressed. I probably should, well, except for the front row. That had like I think 2 to 3 cycle wait, maybe 4 cycles. But what was it? Yeah, Wicked Twister. I rode it in the back row, and I wasn't real impressed with it. Front is definitely better. Yeah, that's what I was told. So if I ever go back, or if I ever ride another impulse coaster, Well, I will. It just depends on when it'll happen. I'll definitely go for the front because I'm hearing it's a lot better there. Probably would have made my experience a lot better on Wicked Twister. I wish I knew that ahead of time because everyone's like telling me. RMC Boss. Oh, actually, okay. Six Flags St. Louis, right. There's this rumor going around. Um, yeah, Wicked Twister. Yeah, there's some really good rides at Cedar Point. So, no, no. So, Six Flags St. Louis. They're yeah, RMC Raptor. That's the rumor going around right now. I don't know how legitimate it is. There was like some sketch or something. It looked kind of fake. So I'm really not sure what the heck's actually gonna happen here with that ride. If that's actually real, if it's not, I mean, I'd love for it to be real because St. Louis really needs a new coaster. Hi, Matthew. So I hope the RMC Raptor thing is real. It might be a 2022 edition, though. I'll just say that, but I would absolutely love to see a RMC Raptor for Six Flags St. Louis. I mean, the last coaster you guys got was like Boomerang 2013, something like that, and that was a relocation. And then American Thunder, I think that was 2008, 2009, something like that. So yeah, I would absolutely love to see an RMC Raptor there. Boss, I don't know. I've heard mixed things on Boss. It's like, it looks good, and if you get a trimless ride, apparently that's like absolutely insane. It sounds pretty awesome. But 3.5 hours away from Six Flags St. Louis, that's not too bad, assuming you're at least closer to some other parks that are about the same distance. Boss is terrible. Okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like some people they like it and other people don't. RMC Roar at Six Flags America. Firebird was trash. Firebird, yeah, it probably isn't that good. I've ridden one. Actually, no, I've ridden. What is it? I think two stand up to floorless conversions. Patriot is not very good. I debate if it's actually the worst B&M I've ridden. And Apocalypse was better? Maybe. I mean, I guess it would have made it more unique, I guess. Firebird just doesn't really look that great either. What was it? Oh, Rougarou. I actually really like Rougarou, so that's kind of maybe. Actually, I guess it's not really that unpopular, but Rougarou is actually. I've ridden 4 floorless coasters: Scream, Patriot, Rougarou, and Medusa, and Rougarou is my second favorite floorless. RMC Pred. Oh, the theming. That would be why. Oh, hold on. All right. I'm trying to catch up. RMC Predator. That would be awesome. That would be something that park would Six Flags Darien Lake they would really benefit from. Maybe 2022, 2023, something like that. I could definitely see that. Lua Adventure. That's the park in China with the what was it? The Flash Hyper coaster, right? The Mock Rides Hyper. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, Flash. Yeah, that's a pretty cool ride. That's one I like since it's a cloned hyper coaster. That's something that's one of the rides I kind of hope maybe will make it over here to North America one day. But his Six Flags St. Louis, everybody's home park. Actually, yeah, quite a few of you guys. It's pretty close to you. Well, definitely not me. I'm in California, so absolutely, it's not even really close. I've never been. A park I'd like to go to, but it's not very high on my bucket list at all. Home park is Silver Dollar City. That's a good home park. That's a really nice home park. Theming looks good. Food looks incredible. You got what is it? Outlaw Run and Time Traveler. Your internet is really bad. You can't tell what's going on. Actually, tell me if this thing's lagging. I don't think it is. Actually, I can look here. I'm not having much issues, so that must be your thing, but we'll see. Your home park is Kings Island. Live about an hour and 35 minutes from it. That's not too bad. Yeah, okay, it's just your internet. Okay, that's good to know because I always am kind of curious. Is it lagging or not? What was I going for? Oh, Kings Island. Actually, so my home park, I mentioned this yesterday. is Six Flags Magic Mountain. But here's the problem. I live 2.5 hours away from it. I live in Central California, and we basically have nothing. So it's kind of rough. Let's see. Silver Dollar City is one of the best parks in America. Looks like it. Some people say it's better than Dollywood. I'm more excited to go to Dollywood. I've never been to either Silver Dollar City or Dollywood. I'm more excited to go to Dollywood, but Silver Dollar City looks really cool, so that's pretty awesome. Your state, my state is California, and your home park is, uh, Six Flags Darien Lake. Okay, that's what it was. Um, that's I mean, I guess that's not the best park, but if you guys get RMC Predator, that would be pretty awesome. Six Flags America, that's pretty rough. Uh, I mean, I guess you're probably kind of close to Kings Dominion and Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and probably a few other places, so that's not that bad. Home Park, Dorney Park, Hershey Park, and Knoebels. Were you the one yesterday who said that like you were like within an hour within like all three of or within like an hour and a half from all three of those? That's crazy. If you're the person, but uh yeah, that would be heaven for me. It was okay. Yeah, 2 hours to King's Dominion. Yeah, that's pretty good. King's Dominion is a cool park. Max Thrills. Yeah, he lives in Japan, no? I don't know which part, but um, I don't know which part he's in, but yeah. How many credits do I have? I don't know. I don't think you've asked. Sendai, okay. I've ridden 94 coasters. Yes, 94 coaster credits. You know, I was hoping to get to 100 this year, and well, that's not happening probably. Let's see. I need to catch up here. What do I think about the RMC Raptor coming to Magic Mountain? I did a video on this. I'm really excited. The top three of this of Magic Mountain is gonna be really good. So I think it's gonna be. I mean, the capacity might be a little rough, but as like a coaster from a coaster lineup standpoint, I think it's a really good fit for the park. Um, he lives in North Japan. Oh, there's not too many coasters there probably. So yeah, that kind of makes sense. Voyage or El Toro? Never ridden either. But I'm gonna. That's tough, but I'm gonna say that I'm more excited to ride El Toro, and it's probably the better ride anyways. Just because of that airtime. Bennyland, I think I saw something like that. Yeah, kind of a small park, but uh, they have like some weird Zamperla coaster, I think though. You have 18 credits. Well, we all got to start somewhere. I mean, uh, that's just kind of like actually, what was it? I think I don't have an exact number, but I think over 60 of my 94 credits, like I think 63 of them or something, are from California. So I actually only have like I guess around 30 credits out of state. So um, 36 credits. Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, probably have the least amount of credits. Uh, Brian, you have over 200. That's really good. Um, 64 credits. That's solid. That was where I was at. I think what was it? Uh, Not too long ago. I think like 2 years ago. I may have been around there. Oh, hi there, Coaster Mania. We're just doing another stream here. So, let's see. Oh, you're going to Nagashima Spa Lane, Happy Valley, Beijing, and Lua Adventure. I don't know what is in Happy Valley, Beijing, so if you could tell me what's there, because all the Happy Valley parks, I just kind of get them mixed up. But that's a pretty good list of parks right there. No Fuji Q though. That's no Fuji Q. Oh no, you did say Fuji Q. Yeah, that's really lucky. That's awesome. Oh hey, Looping Thrills. Um, Just trying to make sure I got everything because there's a lot of stuff here. Let's see what else happened today. I have my layout here. Actually, I'll get back to that in a second. Basically, we're just having people are just asking me questions, just having me discuss things. I have a layout of like certain topics I'm discussing, but for the most part, it's just kind of we're talking, discussing about different things. Actually, we were just talking about do I okay, hold on. Do I like Vekoma SLCs? You know, I rode Kong, which everyone's like it's god awful, and I didn't even think it was that bad. I mean, it wasn't great by any means, but you know, it's an okay ride. There's certainly worse coasters I've ridden. I actually the two boomerangs I've ridden are like way worse than the one SLC I've ridden. Uh, a new Happy Valley will open. There's like a bunch of them, so I'm not surprised. I think I heard about that. Hershey Park. They're getting Candemonium next year. That looks like a really cool ride, the hyper coaster. Ninja. Oh, Ninja. Oh, okay. Yeah, that ride. Most people don't like it. I mean, I can kind of see why. It kind of. I mean, I don't know how it is. I've never ridden it, obviously, but I don't know. Maybe it's not. It's actually a pretty cool ride. It might be. You've ridden Mind Eraser. That's rough. I've heard terrible things about that ride. Best coaster in California. Oh, X2 for me. I know some people will say Twisted Colossus, but you have to ride in an inner seat in the back row. Otherwise, you're not getting the best experience possible. But I would still say X2 is the best coaster in California. I don't think that new Raptor is gonna change that at all. Um, it's not. Oh, Mind Eraser's not too bad after you've ridden it several times. Okay. I mean, SLCs are kind of. I know most people don't like them, but some people they're okay with them. I mean, like I said, the one I've ridden, I didn't think it was that horrible. So 2022, 2023 Dorney. Oh, the coaster going there, the shuttle, the wooden shuttle coaster. Yeah, that's probably when it's gonna go there. It was supposed to go in 2021, but with the whole news of Cedar Fair cutting half their capital projects, it's probably gonna be 2022 or yeah, 2023. Probably 2022. I don't think they would delay it 2 years. But we'll have to wait and see. Candemonium, yeah, it looks really good. Looks like one of the, I won't say one of the absolute best B&M hypers, but I'd say like probably top five, four maybe. Um, I've never even ridden a B&M hyper, so I really want to get on one. Maybe when Great America finally gets one, that'll be my first one. Or maybe I'll go somewhere. Actually, I'll probably go somewhere first because that's not going to come forever. Um, let's see. Yeah, the Switchback probably 2022 is what I was saying. Twisted Colossus looks overrated. Um, I mean, it's my I've ridden five RMCs, Joker, Railblazer, Twisted Colossus, Medusa Steel, and Steel Vengeance, and Twisted Colossus. It's my third favorite RMC. I don't think it's one of the absolute best RMCs. I don't think it's one of the absolute best coasters in the world. Probably top 25, 30-ish, but I don't know that it's any more than that. X2 looks like the best coaster in California. Yeah, well, it pretty much is, especially if you get in the back row inner seat, like I mentioned. Twisted is overrated. Yeah, a little bit. Some people, I mean, I guess some people really like the dueling, which, you know, nowadays, pretty hit and miss with if it duels or not. It seems like it usually doesn't, but some people have told me otherwise. So I wouldn't know for sure. The T3, that one also has a lot of mixed reviews because some people are like it's not that bad because it has those like leg restraints. I don't know exactly what you call it, but yeah, it does. I mean, I don't know SLCs. I mean, I'm sure I'll ride more of them in the future, but so far, I mean, they're not that horrible to me. But let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say about that. Happy Valley Beijing, SNS Air Launch, Hypercoaster. Oh, dang. Okay, they actually have a pretty good lineup looking at that. All right, yeah, that sounds like a cool park. That should be fun for you to go to. Iron Gwazi Media Day. Well, I certainly wasn't, but if anyone else was going to that Um, well, it's unfortunate that's probably gonna get delayed, but um, I don't think they gave a date for that, did they? Before this whole thing happened. Best hyper is Six Flags is Nitro. I doubt it, but I don't know about that one. Time Traveler is so overrated. I guess I could see that, but I haven't ridden any ride like it, so wouldn't know for sure. Magic Mountain. I'll say this for Six Flags Magic Mountain. If you go during the summer, I mean, most people would probably do multiple days anyways, but what was it? uh, Magic Mountain, you probably need to go like for at least 2 days because otherwise there's absolutely no way you're gonna get all the re-rides you want and ride everything you want. So definitely go for multiple days if you can. Actually, pretty much just go multiple days. I would just do that. Um, have I gotten on West Coast Racers? Unfortunately, I have not. Like I said, I am 2.5 hours away from Six Flags Magic Mountain, even though technically it is my home park, and I didn't get the opportunity to ride it. I was probably going to ride it later this year. Still might if it's able to happen, but no, I have not ridden it. Looks like a fun ride, though. SLCs definitely get too much hate. Yeah, like I said, Kong wasn't too bad, so I don't really understand the hate, and that's said to be like one of the worst ones. So maybe I rode because I rode toward the front, maybe even front row. I don't exactly remember what it was, but I've heard maybe back row's worse. I'm not so sure. Um, you were supposed to go to Magic Mountain along with Knott's Berry Farm in June. That's rough. Um, yeah, that's tough. Knott's is also a great park. Actually, I do enjoy it better than Magic Mountain. Kind of crazy, but yeah, that's my opinion. Uh, don't know what great adventure we'll get after Jersey Devil. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. Best B&M hyper is Mako. Maybe it's definitely up there for me, at least like what I think it would be. But I think Shambhala is probably the best, but maybe not. West Coast Racers clone. That would be cool. I mean, I really don't care if they clone it. That's fine. That honestly, for a great adventure, that'd be a good fit. What time is Coaster Hour? If this time works for you guys, I'm gonna try to do 6. How about that? 6 p.m. Pacific and 9 p.m. Eastern. So the same time it started today. Um, let's see. Closest park to you. Well, I mentioned how my home park was Magic Mountain. Technically, Great Adventure is, I mean, not Great Adventure, sorry. California's Great America. It is 2 hours away from me, so it's just, I guess that would be the closest major one. There's a few like tiny parks in my city that I've like hardly ever been to, and there's 2 kiddie coasters in the city I live in, and I've never ridden either of them. So I don't really consider those part of that. Um, let's see. Top bucket list coasters to ride in Europe. Off the top of my head, these are not in any particular order. Zadra, or Zadra, however you pronounce it. Carnon. There's a 15-second delay. Uh-oh. Okay, well, sorry about that. I was reading something. Zadra, Carnon, Expedition G-Force, Abyssus, some other ones I can think of, Shambhala, Tehran, um, and Ice Speed or Red Fire, actually. I mean, I guess it's in Turkey, but yeah, I think those are some of my like top coasters, my most anticipated. Oh yeah, and the Wallaby Belgium Hyper also. That ride looks insane. Let's see what else we got here. Cedar Point is too crowded. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Six Flags. Do I think they will go bankrupt? Um, it's certainly possible, but I think it'll just kind of be a similar thing to what happened back in like 2009, I think it was. Um, Probably just like one of those things they may let go of a few parks, which would suck, especially if they don't get bought by someone else. But I think that even if they do go bankrupt, it won't be like the absolute end of the chain. I don't think they will. Have I met or ran into any coaster enthusiasts or YouTubers? Like when I'm at a park, actually, this is sort of depressing, but not really. The only person, this is going to sound even more crazy, the only like coaster enthusiast I honestly think I've ever talked to at a park, I talked to Taylor from Coaster Studios just for a teeny bit. I was getting off of hang time during Not Scary Farm and I saw him filming, so I talked to him for a little bit. But it was for a very short time because he had to go ride hang time. They like had some I forget. They were going through like the exit, so I don't know how. But I saw Drew there too from Parks Bros, and I think there were some other people there too. But I haven't really met too many people. I've seen them, but I haven't talked to Taylor's awkward in person. Actually, not too much. I mean, I guess a little bit, but I mean, it's not too bad. Let's see. You've met 0 enthusiasts. You only met 2. Let's see what else. I'm trying to keep up. I think I talked too much. Yeah, Taylor. I guess he's a little awkward, but yeah. Um, Airtime thrills. Yeah, I mean, I haven't. I would like to run into him there. That'd be pretty awesome. But like I said, I don't like Magic Mountain's my home park, but I don't go like probably more than maybe 3 or 4 times a year at most, just because it's so far away from me. So that's probably just why I haven't like seen him there yet. But I'll probably run into him eventually. Um, oh, you've seen Drew from Parks Bros and Chris from Airtime Thrills. That's pretty cool. Yeah, those are. Well, I like watching both their channels, so that's pretty awesome. Uh, oh, you're still talking about Taylor. Uh, Drew from Parks Bros. He's really nice. Yeah, I wanted to talk to him. I was like kind of sad, but they had to ride what was it, hang time. So it's just like I mean, if I were to do a meetup or something, I'd probably be more awkward. So I'm not gonna judge Taylor too much, but he wasn't really that much with me. Logan. Actually, have some of you guys actually met or like been with Logan from Coaster Kids? That I haven't seen or met him, but he's probably pretty cool. You've seen Pleasure Beach Experience, Coaster Nation, Amusement Insider. Wow, that's a lot of people. um, Oh, okay, but you've only actually met amusement insiders and top thrill coasters. Okay, that makes sense. I'd like to meet more people though. Whenever I have the chance to do that, that would be pretty good. Oh, okay, I kind of see what you mean with Taylor. That he seems like extroverted on YouTube. Okay, yeah, he did. He does seem. He did seem, I guess, a little different than I guess what you would expect from his YouTube videos. But I mean, I to a certain extent, I think a good amount of people are like that, so that's just kind of how it is. Um, I mean, I'm probably not going to be too far off from what you see, but um, we'll just have to. I do want to do some like maybe not meetups per se, but well, I just want to meet more people, more coaster enthusiasts at parks. That'd be pretty awesome. Uh, Met him in the Max Force gift shop. That's very interesting. Meet B&M at the opening of Talon and Hydra. Really? That's really cool actually. That's awesome. Etai and Hunter, they're pretty cool too. Um, they have that podcast, right? I haven't unfortunately or no, sorry. I don't know who actually does the podcast. One of them was doing it recently. I need to go check that out. Uh, and Callie. Like I said, just trying to catch up on these. You don't watch Thrills United as much? Okay. What are some of my favorite coaster channels that I watch like the most often? The ones I gave the shout out to in my Q&A video. Let's see. 808 Coaster Life, Airtime Thrills, Coaster Daddy, Phantom Coasters. Those are some of my favorites. Itai and now Theme Park Hunting, I guess. Those are some of my other favorites. I'm trying to. There's a lot of them I like to watch. Coaster Studios, I still like to watch his videos. Um, you miss Coaster Kids? Well, I mean, things got to change over time, and Logan was getting older, so I mean, makes sense. I'm gonna drink my water real quick. Thrills United or Coaster Kids? I don't think that's really. I mean, I don't know that that's really for me to say. Because I'll be completely honest with you, I actually didn't really watch Coaster Kids that much until like probably their last year. Like I'd seen like a few videos here and there, but I didn't really watch a whole lot of it until like maybe the last year or two. But that like they were like pretty active on it. So, and I have seen some of the Thrills United videos. So, I mean, I don't really have a preference. I know a lot of people will say they miss Coaster Kids, but I really don't. Uh, Thrills. If we could talk about something other than Thrills United and Coaster Kids, that would be great. Actually, oh, we were talking about Japan earlier. So this was on Screamscape, right? So Tobu Zoo, that's the park with Kawasami, the Intamin Megalight. Um, let's see, it sold, I guess, apparently. So the coaster or either the train sold, and so that's so I hope the coaster sold, although I don't know how relocating an Intamin wooden coaster would be like. But if some other Japanese park was able to um, get that, that'd be pretty awesome. What are my bucket list parks? For U.S., the two that come into my mind mostly are Busch Gardens, Tampa, and Dollywood. Silver Dollar City and Holiday World are also pretty high up there. Um, have Ejanica, that's my most anticipated coaster ride. Have I ever had any beef with another enthusiast? No, I wouldn't say so. I don't really like to get into arguments that much. Why does nobody talk about Dynaconda if Ejanica is that good? Um, Probably because Ejanica, like, probably more people are more likely to go to Japan than China. And also, I mean, Ejanika's taller, faster, smoother from what I've heard. Basically, it's just a better ride. I mean, Dynaconda doesn't get enough credit, but there's kind of a reason why. I mean, it's still gonna be an amazing ride, but it's just I think more people have probably ridden Ejanica, like enthusiasts anyways, so Ejanica is overrated. Maybe. I mean, I kind of doubt it because I really like X2 and I think for me anyways, I think Ejanica is going to live up to the hype. I'm very excited for it, but it looks really incredible. Tron or Hagrid's? Oh man. Actually, okay. So Tron, um, I said in my Q&A video that was the coaster that, in my opinion, looked to have the best theming. I honestly think this may be an unpopular opinion, but at least right now, I would rather ride Tron. As for which coaster would be better, maybe Hagrid's. I don't know. I'd have to ride both of them, but I think Tron looks more impressive to me, like the whole theming and everything. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I would Tron. If you haven't seen a POV or footage of it, you have to. It's like absolutely amazing. You like smooth, long, and sustained floater airtime. Yeah, that's pretty good. I more like sustained ejector, but um, that's your preference, I guess. You're building a Connect hang time. You, oh, you want more Connect pieces? That's rough. Hagrid's. Yeah, Hagrid's looks amazing. Are we lagging a bit? Maybe. Um, but Hagrid's. Yeah, that ride it looks amazing. I'm not saying it doesn't, but it looks like an amazing ride. The theming, the most expensive coaster ever built, right? Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, I see. I mean, I don't really want to get into many arguments with people. I'm like generally a pretty nice person, so I just that's just kind of who I am. I don't really want to cause too much arguments with other people. Uh, your GP friend has been on Tron, but he didn't go to China Dinosaurs Park. Well, I mean, that's not really. I mean, can you fault him though? I mean, if you don't really know about Dinaconda, I mean, why would you go honestly? Like Shanghai Disneyland, that's a major park. China Dinosaurs Park, is that what it's called? I don't know what the official name is, but yeah, yeah, exactly. He's GP. I mean, uh, there's not. I wouldn't really be upset with that. I mean, like some of my best friends, they actually don't like coasters. So I know one person. He went to Tokyo Dome City, and I was like, oh, if you're brave enough, you should ride Thunder Dolphin. Didn't do it, but he did go on the Big O Ferris wheel, which is pretty cool. That's the Ferris wheel that it has like it's hubless and the coaster goes like right through the middle, so that's pretty awesome. Oh, he drove by it in one of his vlogs. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I thought he just didn't see it, like he just didn't know about it. I mean, I guess I can kind of see that, but it's all right. You went to Shanghai last year. That's cool. Shanghai. That city looks pretty cool, and I like to visit cities for other tourist attractions. And just to see the landmarks and other things of that sort. So Shanghai looks pretty awesome, and they have Shanghai Disneyland. And I guess so. Wait, I didn't know this. China Dinosaurs Park, I assume that's what it's called. That's near Shanghai or in it? I had no clue. You were on a school field trip that passed Six Flags Magic Mountain. All right, there we go. Fix it. I hope. Okay. So the most painful thing about going to Southern California, uh, it's just like y'all because I come from the middle of Central California. I always pass by Six Flags Magic Mountain every time. It's pretty painful, like just not being able to go whenever you pass it. Oh, your friend likes roller coasters. Passed by and saw Dinaconda and didn't ride it. Yeah, that's rough. That is actually the more you bring up like that stuff, yeah, that's pretty rough. Isn't Ocean Park opening back up? Maybe. I don't know that it's the smartest idea per se that these Chinese parks are opening back up, but they're doing what they're doing, I guess. Before church, one day my friends were talking about how dangerous coasters are and said if I yeah, I mean, no one's really given me that talk, but there's a ton of people that are like, "Oh, I almost died on a coaster and stuff." I mean, it's whatever, I guess. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm never really mean to people because they don't know about these things. It's just some people have different interests, right? So, it's just kind of how it is. I've been on two school trips to Waldemere. I've never even been on a school field trip to what is it? Wait, maybe I have. Why am I blinking out? Maybe did I? Have I done a school? Actually, okay, I sort of did. I did like my cross country team. We've gone to Santa Cruz twice, and I guess that's not really a school field trip, but uh, we've done a trip up to Santa. Sorry, I don't know that why they're having some issues. At least my phone's showing that we're having issues. I don't know if that's yes. Um, your GP friends all love Goliath at Magic Mountain. I mean, yeah, my the lag. I don't know. It wasn't having this problem yesterday, so I don't know why it's having that. Goliath at Magic Mountain. When I was, you don't do field trips. When I was a GP or maybe not GP, but I hadn't ridden many other hypercoasters. I actually really liked it as well. Nowadays I don't, but uh, I guess people it's a tall and fast ride, so I mean a lot of people are gonna like it just because of that. All the people here in Chicago always ask why I like them, but they don't understand